Hi, ThatPaulGuy. This one's not going to be a really long video. We're just going to touch on a couple of things that kind of a follow-up to what I was working on the other day with the Intel 11400F. Yeah, let's talk about that. One thing real quick to discuss, one thing before we get started on that. Finally reached 500 subs. Thank you, everybody. I mean, everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd still obviously like to get higher than 500, but we've made a major plateau, and I appreciate it. Okay, so the last video I did had to do with that pink case, which I don't know if I'm just going to call that the hot box or what. But the biggest problem I had was that 11400 when I was trying to test it against the i3 10105F. The 11400 kept thermal throttling, and it didn't do it in games. It came close. It got in the low to mid 90s in games. Sometimes it got a little bit higher. But the biggest problem with it was that when I was trying to do a stress test like Cinebench R20 or something like that, it would thermal throttle. So consequently, I'd get a score of like 38. I think 3840 was the best I got, and that was because I used the Intel stock cooler on it and was able to keep it from throttling. But still, I mean, the case itself is not very good. There's no way to put fans on the front. I have two fans exhausting out of the top, one exhausting out of the back, so I believe that creates negative pressure. But regardless, I thought, well, you know, the case is a yeah, I don't have any nice words for that case. But I figured what's fair is fair. If I'm going to test the 5600 against that, which I'm doing right now, and I'm doing benchmarks, so that's going in the background, sorry. The best I could do, or the fairest thing I could do, was to go ahead and use a mid-series motherboard, in this case a B550 to match up with a B560, use the same memory, same video card, and the same case. Now, what I did find out, though, is that AMD, we already kind of knew, if common knowledge, oh, wow, I don't even know if you want to call it common knowledge. Let's just call it maybe an accepted fact. The AMD coolers tend to be better than the Intel coolers, and they have been for years. And the case, once again, is reached here because even when I was running Cinebench, it never got above 85 degrees when I was trying to test. And consequently, that score for Cinebench was a good 400 points higher than the Intel. Now, what I'm finding out, and it is sort of, it's not quite apples to apples, but it's kind of close. I'm testing that 5600 against an 11400. If you go up a step, we're talking about the 5600X, and that may be around the same as the 11600. So, I mean, I think we've got a pretty fair comparison at mid-range to mid-range, both of them sort of in the budget tier, and I think it's a fair fight between each other. Now, one thing that might give that AMD the edge is the fact that it is a little bit cooler out of the box. We are going to take care of that as well because it was supposed to be here yesterday. It will be here tomorrow now. I went ahead and there's a case coming, a lot better airflow in that case. Not going to divulge too much. It's a deep cool case. Also got a deep cool CPU cooler coming with it, and that's what we're going to do with the Intel. We're going to move that stuff in there, set that back up, and see how the temps do in that case with some proper cooling with a good aftermarket cooler. So yeah, for right now, I just wanted to say that, or I just wanted to kind of poke in, throw a video out there and let you guys know I am doing benchmarks. So later this week, hopefully I'll be able to post that video and show you guys how the 11400 and the 5600 compare. And then of course we're going to show the what kind of temperatures and all that stuff we move that Intel all over to the deep cool case and see how that goes. So stay tuned for those. If you're not already subscribed, please do. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. I know it's short, sorry. You can hit thumbs down if you don't like the video. Leave me some comments. Let me know something. Do you have any of these do you have any of these CPUs? Mid-range CPU, you know, 6-core, 12-thread, something in that area? Or are you using something a little bit higher end or a little bit older or what? You know, kind of give me some feedback. Let me know what's going on. Once again, I do appreciate everybody that subscribed. 500 is an amazing number. That means I can start getting on some of these affiliate programs. And what I will probably do as I compare these is I will go ahead and give affiliate links when I get that. I'll give affiliate links to all these. And so you guys can not only know that those budget CPUs are out there, but find out where they are. And it also kind of helps the channel. I will leave you with one last thing, and I think I'm going to end all my videos this way from here on out. It's just be nice to somebody. If you're stuck at a traffic light and somebody needs to go or walk in front of or turn in the lane next to you or whatever the deal is, or maybe wave or smile or hold a door, or any of those little things. If you're at a restaurant and you had great service, tip the server a little bit more, something, anything. I mean, I know these are difficult times and you can't always afford to do that, but it doesn't always take that. Sometimes it's just saying something nice. Okay, so do that for me. Okay, do that for yourself, do that for the next person, and be good to each other out there. Okay. So until next time, when I've got some numbers on this 5600 compared to the 11400, I'll see you later.